What's up, YouTube? This is Namikaze Games, and it's been a minute, but I figure I make this video since they showed us the live stream for Dragon Ball Breakers. And honestly, guys, I gotta say, I'm not impressed whatsoever. And you're probably thinking, what, Namikaze Games, you predicted in your previous video that Baby Vegeta would be the Raider. Yeah, and I was right once again, because you know I'm good like that. Of course, you look at people like Iron Kane and people like that share news and their thoughts, so you kind of pick up who is going to be the Raider. That's not the problem. My problem is this game has been pretty much dead for the last 3 to 4 weeks, maybe even the last month or so. I have not been able to get into many matches. Sometimes it takes me at least 10 to 15 to 20 minutes to get into a match, with me having to restart my PlayStation. And that's not just me, because I'm in lots of groups where we play Breakers group, where sometimes I'll play with a few friends whenever we're running Survivor, which I'll show that in the gameplay here. But yeah, this game is pretty much dead. I'm sorry to say that. And I'm not even a hater of the game. I actually think the game is unique, and so to speak. Like, I like how the game pretty much took ideas from Dead by Daylight. And even if you rewatch Dragon Ball Z, the original Dragon Ball Z anime, there's certain times where the villain seems so strong and they're in such a dire situation that it seems like all they can do is run and hide until they can figure something out. So I always thought that idea kind of worked with Dragon Ball. The idea behind it was cool, like having Frieza on planet Namek hunt you down while you're trying to look for the Dragon Balls and find the keys, or the Ginyu Force trying to hunt you down, or Nappa Vegeta, so on and so forth. That stuff is cool. But the main issue with this game is that this game is pretty much a gacha type game, kind of like Dokkan Battle. That's why I mentioned Dokkan Battle earlier. This game is pretty much like Dokkan Battle. So they showed us the new transfers. And how do you get transfers? You basically have to grind like crazy to get Zenny. And it's not like Zenny's easy to get, because remember how in those old Dragon Ball Z games, the Tenkaichis, or hell, even Xenoverse, it's not that hard to grind Zenny. You could do like a couple of matches, maybe get like rare items, sell that, and then you get a crap ton of Zenny. But in this game, you only get like maybe 500 to 1,000 Zenny per match, depending on how well you do. Yeah, this game is dead pretty much, and the chances of you actually getting the good stuff is very low. Like, for example, last season, I wanted Vegito Blue, and I wanted the Super Saiyan base or the regular Super Saiyan Gogeta from Fusion Reborn that they released, but I was not able to get. I was actually able to get Super Gogeta, but I was not able to get none of his skills. So pretty much those cool skills that you see a lot of people use when they're fighting Raiders, like when they take damage, they get some of their decharge energy back, and then they can just drink a soda and then go back into their charge to keep on fighting. Never got that. The Goku Black Memories of Battle active skill, which I hear is really good. Never got that. I played like crazy too. I got to Z rank and played the game like crazy. And I'm not spending any money on this game. The only time I've spent money on this game was to buy a Raider, because it's literally impossible to farm TP medals in this game. Well, you can, but it takes way too long. And let's say you're in the middle of a season doing a tier, you're not even going to get enough to actually buy the Raider. You'll probably only get like 500 TP medals at most, and it costs 1,000 to get the Raider. So it's just like, that's the only time I've made any purchases for this game. So pretty much when Goku Black came out, I spent the $10, got the TP medals, purchased him, and I had a little bit left over, so I just brought like Goku Black's outfit, female created character that's supposed to be based on my female Saiyan from Xenoverse 2. Her hair is pink because of the Super Saiyan Rose and Goku Black. But yeah, this game is pretty much as I'm talking good about this game, unfortunately this game is dead. And why this game is dead is because pretty much the same BS. The long queue times, the gacha system sucks. And it's even worse than Dokkan Battle's gacha system. I gave up on Dokkan Battle for a while, then came back to that, and then just recently started getting some of the good characters that just came out recently. So it's like, yeah, and especially with Sparkling Zero, This video is not going to be about Sparkling Zero. That's going to be a separate video. But especially with Sparkling Zero, which we know is going to be a very good Dragon Ball game. It's going to be one of the games for the books. Yeah, Dragon Ball Breakers is dead. And Xenoverse 2, for some of these idiots out here that keep on saying Xenoverse 2 needs to die, or it's dead, or Xenoverse 2 is trash, the reason why people love Xenoverse so much is because of the character customization. Could the character customization be a lot better? Yes, it could. But the fact that you can play as your own custom character and use all these different skills and go into the world of Dragon Ball and pretty much try to save the timeline because you're a time patrol, that's cool to me. Xenoverse 2 is not about Goku and those other characters. It's about you. It's about your custom character, and that's what makes Xenoverse 2 fun to me. So, with that being said, it just came to the PS5 for its next gen update. This game is not dying. We still got more DLC coming. Now, let's say the second part of this future DLC is the last DLC. I still can't see people just quitting the game outright and straight up abandoning it, because it still is a fun game to this day. You can do PvP missions. There's character customization for the actual characters in the game. Most of it is kind of trash though. Like, for example, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. I recently got the custom keys for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. And the thing I think is the most ass about Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta is that you can't customize how they look, basically. Like, you can customize Goku's pants, his ankle socks that he wears, his shoes, and then his wristbands. You can't customize nothing else. That's probably the most dumbest thing ever. Same thing with Vegeta. You can only customize his gloves, his pants, and his shoes. You can't customize his top half. You can't customize his fur. Because my idea, I was gonna try to customize Goku's fur and make it look like the Super Saiyan 5 almost, you know, like the Super Saiyan 5 skin, or the alternate costume skin that you see in Budokai 3. And same thing with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So they really dropped the soap on that one right there. So I don't know what the hell they were doing with that one. I know that part doesn't have much to do with Breakers, but I wanted to bring that up because when it comes to a lot of these Namco games or whatever, they're usually very lazy when it comes to assets in the game. Like, you can even look at Baby Vegeta in Dragon Ball Breakers. Most of his moves are pretty much Vegeta's moves. And I know people might say like, oh, well, it's Baby Vegeta, what do you expect? But I would have expected more than, that's just me though. Like, outside of him doing Revenge Death Ball and infecting the civilians and infecting the survivors, he pretty much has every single move Vegeta has. He calls people just like Vegeta would call Nappa if Nappa's still alive on Vegeta's section. He has his explosive wave in which he's able to escape damage, basically exact same as Vegeta. He has that volley attack, the full power, I'm just gonna call it full power energy blast volley. I don't know what the actual name of it is in Breakers, but you know the one that tracks enemies that are flying. He has that move too. And then he has like a final flash looking move, but that I guess that is different because at least the Saiyan Saga Vegeta doesn't have that. But and then Grade 8 Baby, all of his moves are just exactly the same as the Grade 8 Vegeta. So it's like, really, we couldn't have gotten anything. I don't know. I just don't care for it anymore. And then the fact that they gave us Super Saiyan 3 Goku with Dragon Fist as a transfer. And I know there's going to be an idiot that's going to say, well, they're going to show Super Saiyan 4 later. You got to wait. They should have showed it now. They missed out. They should have showed it now. Where's Super Saiyan 4? There was never Super Saiyan 3 against Baby Vegeta, at least not Super Baby 2, because Goku couldn't last long in Super Saiyan 3 when he was fighting him in his kid form. So where's Super Saiyan 4? Where is it, Bandai? So that's just my thoughts on this game. This game is pretty much dead. I'll probably check out this season to see what it's looking like, but I don't think I'm gonna really be trying to upload videos like that for this game because there's not much else. And then the survival skins. Let's talk about the survival skins. So they gave us Launch, which is cool, but it's 2 characters though. They should have just been one character that transforms each time she does her revival skill. So that was just them trying to get money out of people. Trash. And then Bola. Alright, so I don't know about y'all, but I don't give a fuck about Bola. She was only in Dragon Ball GT for like maybe 2 scenes, and somehow she gets a Funko Pop based on her, but that's something else. This character right here, first of all, she doesn't do anything new. Her abilities are the exact same as Bulma. So her passive skill where she summons a scooter and then can ride away really fast. If you've been playing Breaker since day one and have any Bulma skin, that's not new. So they really dropped the soap on this one. So if you guys are excited for this, please let me know why. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.
She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. 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 She don't wanna be saved.